Hi friends, it's Julia. I'm here to share a layout that I created using my November 2020 Counterfeit Kit Challenge kit. This is layout number 2. I have everything stacked up here. Sorry I forgot to show you at the beginning all the products that I was going to use. So I have everything laid out like I think I want to use it. I know it looks like a big conglomeration of mess right now, but really and truly it's going to turn out looking pretty decent. It's one of my favorite layouts of the entire set that I did with my November kit. Um, and so I've got my title laid out there on the edge of my rulers, which is what I always do. And I even have my papers cut down, all of my embellishments stacked up like I want to use them. And I'll go through and start gluing everything down here in just a few minutes. Well, I'm going to show you the sketch, and it is from the Let's Get Sketchy blogspot.com. You can go over there and find all sorts of wonderful sketches to play along with. And so I am gluing things down, and yes, I did gut that stripe paper very thinly. I left a 1-inch border around to put this centerpiece of paper on. I love that striped paper, and I did not want to give any of it up if I could help from it. So yeah, the answer to that is gutting it. Um, don't ask me why I feel the need to conserve that paper. I think it's because I have such a small kit to work with that I want to hoard every little piece and use it all. And so I'm going to cut that piece of glitter paper. It's a scrap of glitter paper from my first layout. And I'm cutting it into, or I have cut it into a banner shape. And uh, I'll adjust it here in a few minutes after I get my photo down, I think. Or maybe it's landed where it's going to stay. I can't remember now. So my photo is actually of us. You see the Christmas tree in the background. The kids are all decorating. They're in the process of putting the metal hangers on the Christmas ornaments or in the process of hanging them up. They all took turns doing the different jobs of decorating the Christmas tree. Every year when we take the tree down, I mostly take all the hooks off the ornaments, wrap them all up in tissue paper, and then store them. And so it's a lesson for my grandkids to care for the things that they value every year by taking those ornaments out of the tissue paper and putting the little hook on there and then gently putting it on the Christmas tree. So my title is Decorating with Family. And so as I'm going through there, I know it's a Christmas photo in essence, but because after Thanksgiving dinner, we get together and decorate the Christmas tree, I felt like it was appropriate to use the fall papers. And so, yeah, I'll get that put down here in just a second. And you'll see I have the title laid out on the edge of my ruler because that's how I was self-taught to do that. I didn't know there were other ways to do it. I just started doing this on my own years ago when I started scrapbooking, and here you go. I'm still doing it the exact same way. And I actually bought those fancy We Are Memory Keeper tools to be able to use those to put my titles down. Yeah, they're still in the drawer. Um, hmm. Am I the only one who does it this way? I don't see very many. I don't think I've ever seen other scrapbookers do it. Maybe one in all the years that I've been watching YouTube. So yeah, I'm getting this put down like I want it. And I'm really enjoying how this looks so far. I did take that pocket page card and I fussy cut the flower with the sentiment on it. And it says, if I know what love is, it is because of you. And I think this is part of my love language is um, giving over some of the responsibility of decorating to my kids and grandkids. When they were young, when my kids were young, I was pretty much a control freak over things. And I think it's all part of my OCD and having to have, um, you know, that complete and utter control of things so that they turn out how I want them to, not realizing when I was young that when my family helps me out and does things, it's because they love me. It's not because, you know, they necessarily want to create havoc for me because it doesn't turn out exactly how I see it in my mind's eye. Anywho, so yeah, I'm getting my embellishments down, and so as part of my love language, I have let my children and grandchildren start decorating the Christmas tree with me. Now, when they're done decorating, I do come in and add additional ornaments, fill in any gaps that I see, but I try very hard not to move any ornaments that they have hung on there unless there's like, you know, 4 or 5 on one branch at the very tip, which occasionally happens when you have littles. And I get that. But yeah, uh, I'm learning over the years to be more flexible and uh, enjoy the things that the kids do a little bit more. And I hate that it's taken me with until my grandkids were born in order to do this. But it's one of those things that, you know, it's just hard when you are left brain like I am. I'm very analytical in my thinking and I'm very black and white. And I think my scrapbooking really helps with that over the years because it lets my right brain work a little bit and be a little bit more creative, and it allows me a little bit more flexibility. And so, yeah. So here I am. I've used a die cut sticker and I'm using those leaf dies from one of the Cheeky Studio packs. And I'm going to use that sequin leaf there as well. And then I've got a little round dot sticker from one of the sticker sheets that I've placed with that cluster. And then I've got a floral piece that with those craft embellishments there. And I'm thinking I want to use those somehow, but I'm not exactly certain where. I put that acorn shape down there, but it's not going to live there. I'm going to move it around here in just a few minutes. I put a sequin over the top of it to see if I like that there. That is a piece of a 3x4 pocket page card that I had previously cut down. And I'm just using it at the top as a foundation for a sticker. I want a little bit of that lighter orange to show, and I'll lay the sticker quite literally right on top of that. I put the little house down so that the white shows through the window and the doors. And then I'm going to put the sticker right beside that with the sentiment on it that says my favorite things. And I'm layering up some more of those Cheeky Studio floral bits and pieces along with the pumpkin at the top. I love clustering up these little bits and bobs. And that one, the stem was just a little bit too long. Not a problem to fix, you just cut it down. Works really well. And I have another one of those little circle stickers that I'm going to put right on top of that little floral cluster. And then I'm going to put another cluster down beside the title. So I'm hoping that these layouts will inspire you to get into your scrappy stash and pull out some of those fall papers that you've been hoarding to use. And I have had this collection for a while and have not used it. And so I'm very glad to be able to use it this year to create my scrapbooking layouts. And I used it as a base for the layouts that I'm doing. And I did not add a whole lot of extra to the collection because I wanted to have a smaller kit because I have some big plans coming up for December. Anyway, guys, I'm getting close to the end here. I will have some close-up photos at the end, so make sure you stick around to see those. And if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments section. If you have not subscribed to my channel and you are interested in seeing videos where I create layouts using older stash, sometimes mixed in with a little bit newer stuff, feel free to subscribe. Anyway, I will talk to you guys on the next layout. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.